started in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So how has empowerHER changed since then, the model that you're following and your mission?
So we just had a strategy meeting with consultants this morning, and again, really proud to say that our mission never changed. We've talked a lot, and I know a lot of people will ask me this specifically, do you serve boys? Do you serve girls whose dads have passed away? And when you need to be maniacally focused, and when you need to do, when you need to expand, and it needs to be safe and responsible, then you need to mitigate the risk, and you need the resources. And so today, sadly, it's what keeps me up. The answer is no. The mission of empowerHER today is the same mission that we had in 2013, just to serve girls who have experienced the early loss of their mom. And we are non-therapeutic, we are community-based and volunteer-driven, so it keeps things affordable. It puts everything into the natural environment where she's living and grieving, and it's the opposite of what does currently exist, which is every Tuesday night, grief support, a support group for 8 weeks, let's say. This is simply in the natural environment year-round, and the only real difference is today at empowerHER. When I started it, the idea was super simple, and I said to Shane, I'm gonna do this thing that I finally called Courtney, and I said, fine, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start a nonprofit, I'm gonna call it empowerHER. I have the wherewithal to do, I'll file it, I'll raise a little bit of money, I'll recruit volunteers, I knew that kind of strategy. And we will simply exist to take teenage girls away on Mother's Day, because that was such a lousy time for me growing up. Not a bereavement camp in the summer on Cape Cod, but Mother's Day. And for girls of mother loss, not girls of father loss, not boys of mother loss. So it was very, very targeted, and that first retreat was 7 girls, and I just thought it was magic. And I thought, well, I'm not gonna wait another year to bring them together again. And that one event multiplied into now what is 12 events a year. And so I learned very quickly, and I'm looking at 2 volunteers, Megan and Lorraine. I'm just going to totally embarrass all of you guys who are here today. But just stand up quickly. It's what I realized was I had this model where stand up, Megan and Lorraine. They actually are the co-chairs of the beach party, and every year it's the beach party right here at Museum Beach, and thank God Herb lets us kind of park and bring surfboards and do all this kind of stuff, because I realized that model could be community-based, volunteer-driven, and surround the girls with positive role models like Megan and Lorraine, and it didn't have to be specific to mother loss. So that one retreat multiplied into these 12 events. 2 years into that is when I started this mentor program, so I go back to my husband, Shane Belvin, and I'm like, I know I promised you it was just gonna be a super small thing, and in my spare time, and around my dining room table, but the girls need more, and the girls should have what I had, which was, I never met another girl whose mom died for 10 years, like Planet Mars, but I had a ton of mentorship, so let me create a mentor program, the only one in the grief space, and so then Joni, I'm going to totally embarrass Joni goes. Joni's volunteering with me for 3 years, building this mentor program. We've got a policy and procedural manual. We copy it right from Big Brothers Big Sisters, and today that's really more the backbone of our organization is this one-on-one match program.